In my day, if you wanted to do a movie review, you had to get up, get in your car, you had to go to the store, not the store, you had to go to the movie theater, you had to go and park your car, you had to go in, and hopefully you got some good popcorn, you know, the warm popcorn, then you made your way to your seat, and then you tried to watch the movie, and then you'd come out, and then you could do a movie review. Well, things have changed. Hey, good friend, Tony Stewart here, and as promised, I've heard from a number of people saying, "Why don't you ever do those movie reviews like you used to?" And I was like, "All right, fine. I'll come back. I'll do a movie review." I've been tempted. I wanted to do something on She-Hulk and just talk about how terrible that series was, and I resisted. But I'm like, it's time to come back. It's time to share some stuff with you guys to make you understand what's going on with these movies, if it's good, if it's not. And so here I am back. Again, my name is Tony Stewart, and this is the no spoiler movie review with a success tip. And this week we're taking a look at Secret Headquarters. Now, I talked about what used to be the way you had to do a movie review because back then that's what it meant. It meant that you got out of the house and you had to go to a theater. But what's happened over the last few years, as everyone knows, is things have changed. And now movies are being released right to streaming. And some are being released only for streaming. It used to be back in the day they had this thing called direct to video. Well, it's not that anymore. Now what happens is they'll put it right on streaming. I got Paramount Plus because of Star Trek. You know, I'm in the old debate between Star Trek and Star Wars. Star Trek wins for me every time. So I got Paramount Plus, and they said this movie was coming out direct to streaming called Secret Headquarters. The trailer looked good. It was very much in the vein of superhero shows. As you can see behind me, superhero shows are definitely what I'm up to. And so I said, okay, let me give this show a try. Here's what I'll tell you without any spoilers. Number one, I'll tell you up front, the movie is a good movie. I recommend that you watch it. You can watch it with the family. It's a fun movie. It stars Owen Wilson. He's probably the biggest star. Now, you might recognize some other faces, but he's by far the biggest star in the movie. And the premise of the movie is that these kids discover a secret headquarters. That's the title. A secret headquarters where a superhero is his Batcave, and they discover it. And probably a good relationship is that this is like Spy Kids meets Iron Man. And when you see that movie, if you choose to see it, I think you'll see that reference makes total sense. So anyway, the movie's not terribly long. It does have some violence, but only the kind of violence you'd see in maybe a Marvel movie. Nothing big. The kids are resourceful. You'll see that. Kind of has elements of Home Alone too. So if you took Home Alone, you took Spy Kids, and then you took Iron Man, and you mashed them all together, you get Secret Headquarters. So again, I'm not going to go long for this. The bottom line is, if you have Paramount Plus, it might be worth your time to sit around and get some popcorn and watch it on your own. Now, as always, I promise you a success tip. Well, the success tip is when you're going for your goals and dreams, make sure your family knows what you're doing. You know, sometimes you can be off and you can seemingly sacrifice yourself doing things that you think are good for the sake of the family, but they have no idea. Number one, it's great to be able to see that from the standpoint that you're providing an example for them on you going for yours so that one day they can go for theirs too. But number two, it creates a lot more understanding. And you'll see in this movie that some of those misunderstandings was because that was not in place. So that's all for this movie review. In and out, we make it quick. You know, next week I'll be taking a review of Black Adam. So definitely look forward to that. If you've already seen Secret Headquarters, go ahead and comment below that you've seen it. If you agree with me that it was a good movie, I'll tell you, I've been really disappointed with some of the Marvel stuff that's been coming out over the last few months. And it was great to see a superhero movie that was actually good. And Tell me your thoughts on it. Tell me if you intend to go see it, if you're not going to see it. And again, this weekend I'll be seeing Black Adam, and I will come back and I will tell you whether it's a good use of your time or not. So have a blessed day. Make your week a masterpiece, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.